Hello guys, welcome back to Morisamo. And here is Morisamo with you. Sorry for that. Okay, don't disturb. Okay. So today I'm gonna showcase you all my rank 30s and in the current situation or current maps or current damage or uh, how balanced or not they are. I'm gonna be ranking them with the easier and harder. So yeah, these are all my rank. Byron, Colt, Sprout, El Primo, Brock, Rosa, Bull, Surge, Max, Edgar, Eve, Amber, B, Jackie, Spike, Daryl, Leon, Carl, Gail, Tara, Shelly. Yeah, those are all of them. So yeah, I would say first of all Byron only on Duo Showdown. And if you have a great teammate, maybe you can get rank 30. I pushed him when he was broken, but right now I don't think it's good enough. But on other map game modes, maybe, but yeah, not it's not that good. Next one, Colt, I would say maybe kind of hard because I pushed it when this gadget made the 3k damage, but right now it does not because of the nerf that it was years ago. It was a bit easy to push in that time, but it's not good to be honest right now. Maybe on some other game modes if you are really good, like Haste, I think that's the only one. But yeah, really hard also. Sprout on Duo Showdown, obviously, or on other maps like other game modes like Knockout, Bounty, maybe some Gem Graph, it might be good. But on Solar Duo, it's a bit hard, depending on the map. But yeah, I would say it's kinda hard in general. El Primo, I would say in maps that are close, and sadly, if you team a bit to get your ulti and use it, this might be the best comp. Meteor Rush or El Fuego are both really good. But yeah, I would say it's kind of hard depending on the map. On other 3v3 game modes, I think it's truly hard. But on Solo Showdown, with some maps, it's not that hard. Brock, mm, Solo and Duo Showdown, kinda hard. Maybe you can get it, but I think it might be better on like 3v3 game modes like Bounty or Knockout. But Solo Showdown, truly difficult because of the brawlers right now. They are very aggro and Brock has more control and range. So yeah, you need to play with control and range to get your objective. Next is Rosa. I don't know. It's one of the worst tanks at the moment. I pushed her when this was a bit better. Oh, she was a bit better against some aggro brawlers. If you can get the ulti, you may win. 3v3 game modes, I would say no. Showdown maybe. Duo, I don't think so. Depends on the map if it's close or closer to each other in the brawlers, maybe. Next one, Bull, I would say yes. It's difficult, but if you have this Stomper gadget, the tough guy star power, and maybe these two gears, you can push it. Solo Showdown in 3 game modes, maybe. Uh, mm, Brawl Ball, some maps, maybe. Gem Graph, maybe. But yeah, mainly Solo Showdown, it has potential. Then Surge, Solo Showdown, closer maps, you can get it not that hard with this gadget. I think it's a better one against more aggro brawlers. You need to play it aggro to get at least the second or third level in order to have more options to play. Edgar, I don't know. If you're a great Edgar in Solo Showdown, maybe you can get it. It's a bit hard to be honest, depends on the map and how aggro you are. I think this is the best comp. hardcore, it's obligatory, obvious, or yeah, obligatory to play with it. Next, Max, I pushed. It was really hard to push because of the teaming, but that gadget it's broken. The immunity and the dash, it's so good. This star power is a bit better in order to get your super and avoid the situations. But yeah, I think it's not that hard, but it's gonna be a bit tedious. And on game modes like Brawl Ball, maybe Myth on some gem graph. Think it might work if you are not against a crow. So yeah. Next one, Eve, I think is one of the best control brawlers at the moment. On Bounty and Knockout, it's great because of these two gears, the quadruplets and the reload gear with this star power and gadget. It was a bit hard to push, but I pushed her when she was broken. On Soul Showdown, maybe Soul Showdown you can get it. Maybe on the maps with that have water or the high longer or longer maps. Yeah. Next one, Amber. I pushed her when she was released. She was one of the most broken brawlers because of the damage. Right now, maybe some maps like Heist or Gem Graph, like Double Search, those maps, you might push, but obviously for all this that I'm telling you that you need 3v3, obviously with good teammates, but with randoms, I think it's almost impossible. On even though if some are pro players, I think they're not. You need too much to get her to rank 30. Solo showdown, I don't think so. It's a bit hard because of the damage. You need fast damage for the aggro brawlers. Next one B for really long maps. I think she's great, but you need to charge your ulti and gadget. Both gadgets are good right now, Honey Molasses and Rattle Hive. But yeah, you need to control the situation, play a bit slower. And in 3v3 modes, I would say that maybe some bounty maps, knockout, and maybe some Brawl and um, Gemgraph. But yeah, I pushed here when the star power it was Honeycomb. It's the same, I think, the name, but it got the 1 HP and you could survive all the damage, for instance. Jackie, wow, I don't remember pushing her because it was a long time ago, but it was also because I think I pushed her on how's the map? Rockwall Brawl, I think that's the map name, because of the close situations or 1v1 situations, yeah. And she was a bit normal, but right now she's one of the worst brawlers because of the range. There are so many range brawlers, or with gadgets or gears that get distance, and in this close distance, I think it's solo duo showdown really difficult. Depends on the map, and maybe and on all the other 3 modes. No, I don't think so. Daryl, one of the best aggro brawlers. I think yeah, you can push him a bit easily on solo and duo showdown. I think a bit better in solo showdown with a good map. With good maps, you can push him not that hard enough. I think this is the best comp. Steel hoops, tar barrel, and these 2 years. And on 3 maps, game mode, sorry, maybe heist. Heist, yeah, I would say maybe Brawl Ball, but yeah, those are the best ones. Spike, one of the best brawlers, most versatile and most round-up brawlers. Maybe some maps, longer maps, curveball, closer maps, fertilize. This is obligatory gear, the damage, and this gadget. I think it's a bit easy to push. Depends on how you play. In solo, duo showdown also, maybe, if you have a teammate. 3v3 game modes, maybe, if you have teammates. But yeah, he might not be that hard. Carl, I think. It's great because of the flying hook and the protective pirouette, but you need to play against brawlers that don't kill as fast, like Shelly, ultis, sometimes some things like that you need to avoid. But I think he's not that bad. And 3-3 modes also, Brawl Ball, Gem Grab, maybe Bounty and Knockout, maybe some maps. But yeah, the aggression this creates is really good. You need to push him. It's great. Leon, the best top three best brawlers in Soul Showdown. I think if you get the ulti, you kill almost every brawler. You need to be intelligent on how you play with him, but you might win. And in 3v3 modes, I would say maybe Bounty or Knockout if you have other aggro brawlers against control ones. Next one is gonna be Gale. I pushed him when he was so broken. This was the one of the most broken Spring Ejector. But Twister is better now, and the Stun if it's a bit closer, and Freezing Snow if it's a bit longer maps. It's not that hard to push, I think, if you play good, because it's one of the best tank or aggro brawlers counters. This is one of my favorite skins as well, and in 3v3 modes, maybe some Brawl Ball maps and some Gem Grab maps, but not that much because of the range. And the entire, I think it's one of the most best brawlers at the moment because 3v3 modes like Brawl Ball, I think almost all except Heist because of the range, but yeah, Brawl Ball, Gem Grab, Knockout, and Bounty is great if you get the ulti. And Soul Showdown also great with this comp. Almost you're gonna win almost every time because if you play Calm, you might win almost every time. Shelly, every mode, every map, every game mode. You prefer Shell Shock or Band Aid? Really easy to push. One of the easy rows to push at the moment. And that's all of my rank 30s. Next, the ones that I haven't pushed that I think might be not that difficult on Solo Showdown, Duo Showdown mainly. Cordelius, I think I'm gonna push him to rank 30. Sun, maybe Boss, maybe. It depends on the teaming. Griff, also really good against aggro brawlers. So I told you on some maps. And game mode, also 3v3 game mode, not that bad. It's quick, 3v3 game modes, really, it's gonna be, if you have teams, it's gonna be a bit easy to push. Otis, I wanna push rank 30, maybe soon on the channel, on Solo Showdown. Ems also depends a bit much on the friends owner gadget, but if you can get it, maybe top 3, top 4. On Solo Showdown, you might win trophies good or fast enough. Crow also great push on solo or 3v3 game mode. And I think that's all the brawlers that are good. I don't know how good it's gonna be Dog, but yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed and like and subscribe please guys. Bye.